Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 53 of Opposite Field Outlook. Can't wait for all three episodes to be posted in the exact same day. I'm your temporary host, Neal. We have Andrew with us, and we have Jack with us in spirit. Andrew, how's your day going?
It's going good. Just enjoying life out here. It's 70 degrees actually. It's pretty hot in Ohio, but start getting cold pretty soon. Yeah, we have Miami hockey coming up. I'm excited for that. We play Arizona State, and Miami football plays Ohio coming up. That's our big rivalry game. So we'll see. Fun times. What about you, Neil?
It's been going good. It's the usual. Uh, you know, too boring to talk about. Nothing much exciting. Who thought we'd be here though, Who thought the bracket? Who had this bracket? Is my honest question.
Yeah,
Because this is insane.
I know. There's so many wild moments, dude. Like this is so like MLB The Show esque. Like you're like, okay,
Literally.
all right, dude. Like you know how you have like your road to the show team. It's like the Dodgers, like best team in the league, and then as soon as they enter the playoffs, they're like getting upset by the Padres. Like shoot, dude, you gotta like try your best to
Literally.
not get upset. Yeah, it's like that. It
It
sucks.
it feels almost random. I feel like
Yep,
every matchup's 50-50.
I
They either
know,
win
dude.
or they don't win. There's no way to tell.
I'm gonna be
Um,
real. I don't understand why you change the playoff format. Like I understand for COVID, you want to give everyone an equal chance, but you keep it that way, and I don't know. Like I love the teams, I love the dynamics and all that, but like there's just too many teams. I feel like, and like crazy stuff can happen. I don't know. Might
yeah.
just be me.
Um, I think I saw some statistic. I think it was that even though the format's like this, MLB still has the least chance, like the least teams make the playoffs out of all other major sports.
Yep.
Like compared to other sports, like more teams make playoffs,
Mhm.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
Which is crazy to me because this feels like a lot. um, yeah, I mean, where we last left off, the Dodgers' fate was pretty much concluded. We all knew that. We
They
were
almost came
react
back. They almost
we
at
were
least won
reacting
one.
live to Mac. What's his name? Lance Lynn giving up four bombs in a row. So you all
Yeah.
know what happened there.
Mhm.
Uh, Astros did their thing. Rangers were already clinched, and what's his name? Arcia.
Yep.
He
He
uh
was chirping.
he kind of
Attaboy Harper.
jinxed the Phillies. Yeah, had a boy Harper. Might have said a few words he wants to not say in public anymore.
Dude,
Gonna
the
want
game
he's gonna
after, the
mm,
Phillies fans were talking his ear off, and he was pressed, dude. He was in his feelings, and then Acuna had to
yeah,
be like, "Shut up, dude."
yeah, I saw that. He was doing a nah 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 nah. uh he was yeah, I don't know. I bet he's gonna check for hot mics in his locker next time he goes to the
Mm-hmm.
next time he's in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Um so it was Phillies and D-backs, which was pretty much two upsets. One was
Mm-hmm.
obviously crazier than the other. And I
I
think we all kind of knew how this was going to go though.
yeah. I
We
mean,
all we all kind of had an idea and it didn't happen.
out of all the teams to upset, I said the Phillies had the most likely chance, dude. Like they have the ultimate home field advantage, and you
Yeah.
have Harper, Castellanos, Trey Turner, and Schwarber, the core four, all hitting out of their minds. Like, dude, if you get them in a groove, it's like game over, and it was for the
Yeah.
Braves, except one game. That's where I went in. It was 2-0, and then they made it 2-1. I thought, shit, the Braves might turn the tide, but it didn't end up happening. Thank God.
Yeah, I definitely thought that. I mean, the bats went cold, and obviously that's like why any team in the playoffs loses. Like they didn't hit enough. You got to score more runs than your opponent to win. Um, but it's kind of like I don't know. Like I feel like if they're hitting that bad, it's almost astonishing. A team can hit 200, and that's not terrible, but that's not good enough. But you see, like Acuna and Olsen combined for like one or two hits, for the
Mm-hmm.
series.
It's
It's
crazy.
like, are you kidding me? Same with Mookie and Freddie. They had
Uh-huh.
one hit, and it was this little number where Freddie almost like had a shin splint trying to get to first base,
He should have been an out.
and so that doesn't even matter because that was basically not supposed to happen. And when it
Yeah.
mattered most for the Phillies, uh, Harper, Schwarber, Costa, the main group
Mm-hmm.
got I think a hit in the last game or two. Was the
Yeah. They
statistic I
looked
saw?
they looked bad.
It's like whenever you're needed the most, they disappear. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yep.
and I don't know what's happening, but like I don't know if I've seen a playoff where like the offense didn't show up this bad. Like
Yeah.
literally one or two hits
It's
are the most
boring.
important part of your season. It's yeah, it's boring to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean the Phillies pulled it off and then they didn't pull it off. I thought everyone knew like and there's like Mad Dog.
That
That
guy's
was
an
funny.
idiot. That guy's such a clown. I will retire if the Phillies lose the next two games. The Phillies lose the next two games.
I'm
That
still
guy,
waiting
oh
for
my
his
god.
resignation.
He's on a first take, dude. That guy, I
Yeah,
can't stand him. He's so annoying.
yeah. I don't know, man. That guy needs to stop doing takes altogether.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean it was insane. Like it was I thought that they were gonna at least beat the D-backs away, like
Mm-hmm.
at
Chase
Arizona,
Field, dude.
and
There's
then
like
it didn't
no home
happen.
field there. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't happen, and I was like, oh well, I guess it'll just have to happen in Philly, and then it just didn't happen.
I know. Yeah.
It felt like you were waiting for something that just never showed up in a weird way. Like I don't know, maybe I was being too opportunistic, but it
Mm-hmm.
just didn't happen. I don't know what happened. I mean, I think a lot of it has to do. It's like 50%. Like, where did the Phillies offense go when it mattered the most? And 50%, like, why is the D backs bullpen suddenly like a combination of like Mariano Rivera and like the most elite closers all
Dude,
combined in
yeah.
one bullpen?
I'm
Like, it
so
feels
with you
like
there.
feels like Eric Gagne, Mariano Rivera, and like Kenley Jensen all like joined forces
Uh
in
huh.
your fantasy
It's
what do you even
broken.
call it? Your
Fantasy
uh
baseball playoff lineup
what's it called? Fantasy
rotation.
like when you're playing the show. Is it just called fantasy?
Oh, MLB
Dynasty?
franchise.
What's it called? Franchise.
Uh huh.
It's like when you play franchise and you just trade for everyone and their mother to make the
Yeah.
most elite
Uh
bullpen.
huh.
Like that's what the
It's
D-backs feel like. I
broken.
mean, these players had like 5, 10 ERAs and like were in the minor leagues like a few months ago
Yeah,
because they
I
just
know.
weren't good enough to face like I don't know, people like Mark Canha. And now they're out here striking out Bryce Harper. It's like, what is happening, dude? Like, you want to say they don't belong, but like they're doing it. So it's like, I guess, I guess they're cool here.
I mean, that was
I
the
don't
same
know.
with the Padres last year, dude. We were like, dude, we beat them what, like 12 times in the regular season out of like 16 or 18 times, and then as soon as the
Hmm.
playoffs happen, they just become a different team. I don't get it. I don't. These past two playoff runs have really questioned whether I know ball because I guess I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of it, like, if you got rid of the Dodgers and the Braves in the past 2 years, a lot of it doesn't feel that like as much of an upset because those are the two teams that can't figure it out in the
Yeah.
postseason. I think what in the last two postseasons they've combined for like like a handful of wins. Dodgers had one last year, Braves had one this year, and Braves had like a couple last year. What they have another like one or two,
Uh huh.
four at the most postseason wins in the past 2 years for two teams, which averages to two ish. That's just not good enough. And I don't know. I feel like if you eliminated those teams, there would be less upsets. Like at least less upsets this big. You know, like I was watching a video and it said that it feels like this is a playoff issue, but if you look closely, it's more of a Dodgers Braves issue where
Yeah,
these
dude.
guys just keep choking and everyone else is like, oh, well, I'm going to just keep doing my thing, you know?
Because the funny thing is, dude, the Astros, they don't have this issue. The Phillies
Mm-hmm.
sure as shit don't have this issue. It's all these teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we're just the same team. Because the Braves of the 90s, freaking, they were like us, like great in the regular season, and they choked, and they only won one World Series. And
Yep.
that's pretty much applied here. I hate to admit it, but
That's
it's
what I'm
true.
feeling.
And the Braves are just a younger us, you know. Before we traded away our core and stuff, now we're left with two guys who get two hits in the playoffs, and they're both paid like $500 million each. It's so dumb. I don't know. It's
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah. I'm feeling like the fraudsters right now.
Yep.
Freaking absolute frauds.
I will say this though, if you told me
Mhm.
at I don't know beginning of the postseason, if it was D-backs are down 3 games to 2, they need to win 2 games in Philly, or else they're out. I would have really picked the Philly. And how the hell does
Yeah.
that happen, dude? They just shut out the noise. Like,
Yeah, I don't
it's
know.
insane. I mean, the rain. Arlington's gonna be rocking, so we'll see, dude. I
Hmm.
don't know.
I'm confused. It's
It'll be
like
interesting.
everything. It's like trying to solve a math equation, but all the numbers are just like you try and do 2 plus 2 and it's 5, and you're like, oh, okay.
And then you
Well,
go again.
this must be this. Nope. Oh, okay. Like it's like taking everything you thought you knew and then flipping it, and it doesn't make sense. We can't figure it out. There's no equation that
Hmm.
fits this freaking law of baseball.
Yeah.
We're all left stunned. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about everyone else, but I saw the Orioles not really getting that far. They're not that deep in terms of like a dynamic team. They're not consistently here. This is the first time in a while. So I saw this kind of happening. With the Rays, I kind of saw the same thing in terms of I don't know if I actually saw anything. I just kind of felt something. I was like I thought Texas had the chemistry.
Yep.
I thought they'd pull it off. Their sparky team, their entire team was pretty much the what you call it. The All Star game was literally the Rangers with a few
I
guys in
know.
there.
They had 4 or 5 all-star players.
So
It's crazy.
yeah, I just felt like Texas had it in them. But I feel like it's the NL, man. The NL is just crazy.
It's loaded.
NL is freaking D-backs. I mean, I really genuinely think that if the Cubs were in the playoffs instead of the D-backs, I don't know what they could win the World Series. It seems
Yeah, dude. I have a
next
lot of
year.
Cubs fans out here. They're so salty because of that. It's so funny.
Next year, I'm going to be terrified of the sixth seed in the NL because,
The
geez, it seems
Rockies.
like yeah, the Rockies are gonna come in and get it done in 2 years. I don't know, man. Like it seems like it doesn't matter, right? Because you're
Mm,
like it's the end of the season. You're like, oh, they're fighting for the sixth seed. Who gives a shit? But it's like no, that could determine at this point. It's like whoever wins that goes to the World Series now.
yep.
You know,
I feel like a
like
lot
that's
of
what it
fans are
feels
gonna
like at this
notice
point.
that next year.
Yeah, like if next year those two teams are fighting it out for that last spot, I'm gonna be like, holy shit, this matters more than like the Braves winning the division because this team, the wild card right now, this is the team who goes to the World Series. It
Hmm.
doesn't make any sense. It's like almost near confirmation.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just so
insane.
confusing because no
Hmm.
one expects it. It's the sixth seed. We're all like, who's gonna be good enough to make one playoff appearance? But no, it's like you know whoever wins a few more games in the regular season is just immediately the stronger World Series team. Like
Yeah.
what? I don't know, man.
Hmm. Yeah. It's just so
Ugh.
wild. Like I don't even. Here's the thing: the D-backs, they still have prospects on the way. Like this was a year where they didn't buy entering
Yeah.
the trade deadline. They didn't buy. They said we're gonna keep everyone on the table. We'll see how it goes. But the fact that they did this without even lifting anything is wild to me.
Mm,
Even if they don't win the World Series, which I'm gonna be real, dude. Zach Gallen in this playoffs has not been that good. He's not been that
no,
type of
he's not.
player. He's starting game 1. Um, I don't know, dude. I feel like if the Rangers just mow down the starting pitching, it's gonna be a quick series. Um, yeah, It's just so wild. Even if they don't win this World Series, it's still more than a successful year, and they're gonna keep building from there, which sucks for us, for the Dodgers, because
Yeah.
you got the Padres, you got the Giants. The Giants are always a wild card, and then the D-backs now. That's three other teams in your division.
Yeah.
I
No,
still
this
think
is
the
like
Dodgers are gonna take that though.
this is definitely now like four teams competing for the division, whereas it might have been like
One.
it really was only one like as of like 2019, in my opinion. It was
That's
really
so
only one
facts.
team who was in this.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's this is mind-boggling. The D-backs are definitely in a good spot. It's
they are in a good
what
spot.
can you compare it to? I mean, it's almost as if like the Reds made it, you know? A
Yeah.
bunch of up and coming guys get called up,
Uh huh.
things are kind of shaky, and then they make it somehow, you know?
Yeah,
Very similar chemistry of a team.
that is true. Like the division, it was supposed to be Brewers and then Cubs, and that's like Padres and Dodgers, and then boom, here come the Reds. That's a great
Yep.
comparison. I
Yeah,
agree, and
it's the
both of
same
their
thing.
colors are red too, so even better.
Yeah, it matches. It makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm like excited though, you know. I got Texas. I had Texas going, so at least I got that part right.
That's good. At
Um,
least you had one
I
side
think
right.
they'll do it. I think they'll get it done. Gami's been really good.
Yep.
Evaldi's been decent. He's been
He's always
eating.
good in the playoffs, except for
Yeah, I like when I
against
see.
Yasiel Puig
Yeah, except Max Muncy,
and that. Yeah.
his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know
It'll
what to
be
expect,
interesting.
honestly. I think a
Mm-hmm.
third team is going to somehow enter the World Series and win it at this rate.
Yeah, it's so
The
broken.
freaking the Rays are going to get like buzzed in. They're
Uh
going to
huh.
win. That's what's going to happen.
The last minute.
Yep.
Let's talk about the Rangers and the Astros. So that was a fun series, back and
Mm-hmm.
forth. I think Rangers won the first two series. Astros won the next three,
Yeah.
and then Rangers won the last two games in Houston. By the way, so similar story to Philly and Arizona. Um, I think that was a really fun series. Like it was back and forth. I
Yeah.
thought the Astros were gonna make it again, and then I saved a quote. It's like Astros have made the past or been close to the past seven World Series, and then it was like hashtag Dynasty, and I'm like, okay, this will be fun to revisit, and they didn't make it. Um, it's crazy to me. The Astros, you think they're down, you think they're out, and they just keep coming back. But the Rangers, thank God, saved America and kicked them out.
Yep. Yeah. That really how it went down. I was like it's happening. And
Mm-hmm.
then I thought, oh,
Jeez.
they choked. Well, it's over. And then just like some sort of prophecy, the away team won every game. So, apparently that's how it's supposed to work out. And yeah, they clutched up. They did the job, which I don't think anyone really thought would happen. I mean, Game Sevens in
Anything.
Houston, like
Yeah.
that's good. That's a game right there. But yeah, I mean, they pulled it off, and I don't know. I don't know if there's anything notable about it. I mean, Adolis Garcia, that dude
Insane.
just fathered that entire city.
I'm so glad the last game it was a blowout. It like
Yeah.
made the Astros fans leave in like the sixth inning. Like that was hilarious to me.
Yep.
And
That's
Mattress
what I like to
Mackey was
see.
pissed. That guy was pissed.
Really?
Uh huh. Yeah.
I didn't see his reaction.
Every year Houston sports like make it in the playoffs. Like Houston basketball, NCAA. You got I think the Texans a few times, or no, the Cowboys. Like Texas teams in the playoffs. He like bets like $5 million on each team, and they always lose except
Jeez.
for last year when the Astros won, and he won like $45 million or something.
Damn.
And Texas fans they were like going on him, and he's like, "Shut up, shut up." He was like, "Yeah, it sucks," but I'm glad
That's so
the
funny.
Astros fans got humbled because they deserve it, and the fact that you even call the Astros a dynasty when they've only won one World Series is crazy to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, takes more than just making it to win it.
Yep.
So. It's not good enough. And yeah, I mean it's a good team out there, but Rangers, man,
Mm-hmm.
they're the fathers. They're the real Texas team.
Yeah, dude. You'll love to see
They
it.
won the hearts. Yep,
Um,
everyone was happy.
yeah. This is
America won.
if you're not a like Dodgers fan, I think this is like a great World Series because you have two teams that you can't really hate, but you can like pick a side and like root for them, and they're like both fun. Like as a Dodgers fan, obviously you don't want to see Arizona win it because like you killed them in the regular season, like a month ago.
Yep, yep.
But yeah, just my
Yeah, this is a
takeaway.
good World Series for a casual who's just here to
Just
observe
starting
baseball.
out. Yeah. What is your World Series prediction? Give me how many games and
Oh,
World Series MVP.
I gotta go Rangers. I'm gonna do 7 because honestly, at this point, like I would say 4 a few days ago,
In
but
four? Oh my god.
yeah, like
That's funny.
before the NLCS, I probably would have said like whatever team in 4 or 5. I gotta go 7. The freaking D-backs are gonna make this the most nail biting thing ever,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I bet Corey Seager's gonna win another World Series MVP.
That'll be
I think that's
sick.
what's gonna happen.
Solidify his
He's that
legacy.
guy.
You'll love to
Hmm
see it.
He'll get his real ring that he deserves.
Yeah. That's still wild to me.
Yep.
Same ballpark too, where he won it.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Life
Um,
comes full circle for that guy.
my prediction, I'm gonna go Rangers in 6. I think the Rangers will get it done. On enemy territory because I think Game 6 would be in Arizona for that. Um, the Rangers are gonna celebrate in the pool. I'm gonna give it to Adolis Garcia to win World Series MVP. I think he was really hot,
Hmm
especially in that Houston series, and I think he'll keep it up. And I'm gonna be real. I mean, the Arizona like pitching, their bullpen is superb. Like they have some real high hitters like Paul Sewell, Kevin Ginkel, a few other guys. Which
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like I don't think they're that good, but they're hot right now, so you can't
They're
really take them
really
out.
not that good. The
I
whole
know.
like team is just really like not that good.
Yeah.
It's just good right now.
They're hot, dude.
Like I would bet $1 million that we're gonna start the next season, and guys like Kevin Schminkel Binkle are gonna have like a 4 something ERA.
Yep.
Paul
That's
Sewald's
how it
gonna be
works.
mid. Like that's how it's gonna go. Ketel Marte is gonna be average, and I don't know. Merrill Kelly's gonna be like all right, but I don't know. They're good now. So these players aren't actually good, but like they're just good now. That's all you
Dude,
can say.
it was like the 2019 Nationals, dude. Like we didn't think they were
Yeah,
that good, but that's crazy how accurate that is. Like, oh my god, it just pisses me off so much.
yeah, it's annoying because they're
Juan
not
Soto and
actually that
Corbin
good.
Carroll, like Jesus, just crazy.
Hmm
Yeah, I got Rangers in 6 and Adolis Garcia MVP, but it'll be fun. It'll be interesting, and thank God Bob Costas isn't announcing the games because I can't
Thank
stand
God.
his. He's like a 1945 broadcaster. Like he tells all these stories and stuff. Like shut up. Let me watch the game. It's annoying.
I think it was game 2, and it ended, and that dude, like, you wouldn't even know the game ended the way that dude was talking.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know the D-backs had a 2-0 lead. He was like, and the D-backs win.
Yeah. Just a normal day. Dodgers were down like
Like, what the?
10-0, and then he's like, "I'm sure the Dodgers would love to be playing the 1927 Yankees right now." And I'm like, "What?" Like, dude, shut up. This is so dumb. Who
Dude's gonna
cares?
bring up some dude named like Schmokel Bokel, and we're gonna be
Yeah.
like, dude,
Uh-huh.
just go back a century.
It's wild. Yeah, so this will be a fun World Series. A lot of crazy storylines and stuff. Um,
Hmm
I saw a stat where it's Scherzer is like 39 years old or whatever, and then Evan Carter, the youngest player on the Rangers right now, is like I think 21 years old. So like an
Yeah.
18-year difference. It's wild.
Damn, that's crazy, dude.
Uh huh. You have like all different
So
ages.
we're like almost like the age gap between like Scherzer was in the MLB, we were born, and then we're 18, and now whatever his name is, Carter's in the league.
Yeah.
Our lifespan was like their age gap.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's wild. Also, I want to mention, dude, these two teams they have prospects coming up.
Yeah.
What? Shoot, the Rangers they have like two pitchers that are just like gonna come up. Let me see. It's the guy from Vanderbilt, and then I forgot the other guy.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter.
Oh yeah.
Those two guys are gonna be wild. And then the D
They
backs,
will be really good.
the D backs got Drew Jones, I think. So,
Oh, did they?
yep, sucks, dude. It
He's gonna be
sucks.
huge.
Mhm.
Dude, both these teams have like nothing to lose here.
I know. So if they lose, it's whatever. We'll try again. Just
Yeah, like
crazy.
we already went way farther than we thought 2 years ago.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, dude.
I mean, also, I think the Rangers have a managerial edge in this one. They have Bruce Bochy, and then the D-backs have Torey Lovello. I think if you have Bochy on your team, you're pretty much guaranteed a win, which, like all that guy did was win in San
Yeah,
Fran. But Lovello's
yeah,
not
no.
bad either.
Yeah, they're both really good, but Bochy, man, he's a cheat code.
Yeah,
He's so
that's
good.
facts. That's facts. Oh, one more thing. I keep thinking of things.
Mhm.
Apparently, if the D-backs win the World Series, since they cut Mad Bum, they'll win. He will win another ring because he's still on the
Oh,
payroll. Yeah.
oh shit! I didn't think about it that way.
Uh-huh. He's like the fourth highest paid player on the team, I'm pretty sure. And if the D-backs
Jesus,
win, he'll get a ring. And he didn't even play
is
that
this his
much.
last year?
I think he's a free agent right now, but he might retire.
Bro, so they're gonna have like 20 mil just freed up, and they're this good.
Mm-hmm. He's only 34.
The D-backs might as well just go and like buy someone with all this money.
Yeah, it's
Watch,
wild.
watch them get like Aaron Nola or something. That'd be like
They
really good
could
for
do
them.
that too. Shit.
That'd be
The
insane if they
Dodgers
just
would
go
do
out and
that.
get Aaron Nola.
Watch the D-backs get Otani. It won't happen.
I can't
There's,
imagine.
there's
I
no way it's
can't
gonna
imagine
happen.
him in that hat. Oh my
I could see
god,
Otani to the Rangers maybe.
that'd be interesting.
It would be.
I don't know if I could
It's like a
picture it.
divisional rival.
Yeah, that'd be crazy for the Angels.
I could see Giants
Yeah,
too. Otani to the Giants makes a lot of sense.
Otani D-backs edit is just so funny.
So cursed. Yeah.
It doesn't look right.
All right. Anything else, or we all set?
That's it. I mean, we'll see y'all when the series is over.
Yep.
We'll
Hopefully,
let you
with
know what
all three of
happens.
us, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, all three of us when it's over. But
Yeah.
if it's 7 games, man, we'll see.
We'll see you in
We'll be
a
back in
month.
like 10 days.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long ass time.
Yeah. It will be. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Make sure to watch it. Okay. If there's a time to watch baseball, it's now. Okay. Best time of year.
For sure.
And yeah, we'll see you then. All right. Peace out.
Yep. We'll see ya.